Hello, everybody. Welcome back here. Who talks communications, learning, informations, things you need to do with it, right? So many things right now. Is trying to complete at the same time. It's time to review. A lot of following it up from yesterday's energies as you look at it to the this kind of like I'm talking about these energies of the wise guy. Okay, I'm talking about this wise guy and this wise guy it's representing Saturn. It's looking at the astrology. It's looking at what's happening. What is it within the universe? Where the stars are, and so forth. And today, the moon, the intuition, it's going to be going in there. It's going to be asking Saturn, help me out. Let me think and figure it out. You're going to be seeking it for answers in there. The only answers he's going to be is as the proper way, as a lot of the spiritual, the psychologists, and a lot of the healers they will turn back to you because you know the answer. You just want to see if there is a different sweet way or a magic pill or there's some kind of like here is this little thing that's going to help you or so forth. You're looking for an outside source. So today is going to be one of those days. So you're following the energies from yesterday. You look up to something to see what the destiny is. And Saturn is going to be saying today, here is, that is your destiny. I already told you what I needed to told you so, but you did not look at it. You did not see it. Hi, Andrea. What's up? There is a lot of things. What's up? Actually, in my main channel, Andrea, I'm gonna have a very beautiful interview with the guy. His name is Jig. He is a psychologist that works for particularly with high sensitivity personalities and how that is developed in there. If you follow it on the Facebook, in there, the other thing, what's up is working on the app, Astro-Viber app. I've been dealing today with that in there, but it is what it is, right? We're all following things that we need to follow. And talking about back into the astrology for you're going to be asked today when you do your reviews, when the moon is shifting into the Pisces, is go back to that subconsciousness that you already knew what is the right way. You already know what it was. You know already how it's going to be, but you try a different way, try to escaping to do the work. And right now Saturn says like, well, I told you how to do the proper inner work. If you have done it, you won't have these issues right now. Here it is. It was your responsibility. You took that, you need to go back and revise it. So with this revising energies in there that it's gonna come for, we are gonna be seeing it at 7 o'clock in the morning. The moon, the focus is gonna be of this intuition that seeks for the new energies, that seeks for the new things. It is about the relationship there, but the moon, it's gonna be squaring Uranus with this energy. That energy is not going to be pretty. It's kind of like you facing the universe. It's like why he put me to this. So with this kind of like energy at the end of Aquarius in there, you're going to have hard challenges. We have a lot of situations. There are also triggered with as the currently that's going to be the today the Venus and Pluto it's coming together. You're going to feel this shift of the vibrations, going to this cosmic consciousness, going into this particular cosmic consciousness, and the cosmic consciousness is looking through the intuition, and the intuition is looking to Saturn. Saturn says, like I already told you everything you need to know, you just did not do what you're supposed to. So this is going to be leading back towards the Sun and Mercury retrograde, and of course squaring Jupiter. So without the energy is about did you grow? Did you double it? I give you that advice. I give you the opportunity. I give you everything. What did you do? Oh, you want it your own way. Now you're asking for advices. So a lot of the people is going to be seeking to advice in there, and the advice they're going to get, even if you go to a parent, even if you go to this wise person to go to after you screw up, or even if you go within the frequency and energies, all they're going to point out is look with them. Okay, and this is going to be this energy that you need to look really within yourself. So that's how it goes. As you see at 8 o'clock, the energy in there, thank God it's going to be a Saturday. That energy is about the authority with Mercury retrograde that sees that and going to this squaring with Saturn. This is going to be a first quarter moon, and that is going to be like, okay, but I see that we don't have this, we don't have that, we have to buy this, we have to get this, we need to open a that. What this mess is all about. You knew about this mess is going to happen if you don't do the work. So with this energy as the midheaven goes into with Lilith right in here, you're going to feel this intense energies, and they're going to begin to really boil that up, and you already know the answers. Okay, the answer is you to go through your shadow and mature and grow. But guess what? Have you listened to it? No, you don't. You wanted to hear something else. There is nothing else in there. Okay? That's what the evolution doesn't have a mercy. The evolution already told you so many times what you need to do. But guess what? You don't hear it. So with this, you don't hear. You're going to be hearing, I told you so. So what do you need to take out of this? What do you need to take out of this, particularly in the next hour? Don't do a self-sabotage. When somebody is more wise than you, somebody is telling you things, somebody is getting you to positions where you evolve in your life. And they tell you, don't do like this, this, and this, because here, I give you an experience. And guess what? You're hearing it, but you don't listen to it. You don't get it in your head. Because your vision is somewhere else. And that's what you missed. So with this energy that is going to be with the ascendant, that is at the time you're sabotaging yourself. That expression that it comes in is an advice. Okay, a philosophy is also under Sagittarius, and you don't see it. And that ascendant is going to be squaring the North Node, while the North Node is looking with where? Within divine energies, within the shadow, which is there connecting with Venus, Pluto, and Mars. So finally, Mars, it is going retrograde. It's star moving on retrograde a little bit. That's kind of like sitting energies. You know, this stickiness is gonna comes out and go like, okay, let's go back and review things. It's gonna be a very beautiful moment with that. For and the next hour at 10 o'clock, this midheaven with Lilith pointing out towards Chiron. This is gonna be at the work, beginning to understand that a part of the healing, it's hearing. Part of the healing, it's hearing. Your ability to hear, to comprehend, was one of the things that you needed to do. And this is why the moon right now, it's going with that square towards Uranus. You don't listen to the universe. And Uranus is retrograde. He's like, sending you back. Go. You need to rehear it again. Have you heard it so many things, so many times, the same thing? You don't believe it. You don't want it to believe it. And now it's just like, what is this? I'm hearing is the same thing. And I don't like it. I don't want it. That's not what I think. That's not what it's. But difference between I want and I need, and I really need, or I can move up and there, that is a whole another ball game of listening. So with this listening, there in the next hour, which is 11 o'clock, it's going to be the midheaven at Sag. That is going to be this empowerment. You know, Sag is very empowerment of the inspiration. Okay, this is where the artist, this is where the digital artists, this is all the inspirational speakers. They have something in Sag, particularly the people who have a Mercury in Sag. But since right now, Mercury right now is in Sag, it's retrograde, go back and listen your communications, isn't there? But for right now, within this hour is the ascendant. It's forced more focus within Venus and Pluto, because they're rising above the horizon in there. It is going to be with that inner work of what you've been listening, what is the proper way, what is it the proper way to getting into the North Node, and that's going to lead you into Mars. Okay, that is one of the warriors back it up. He's listening what he needs to do, and he's like, I understand. Through this opposition, I was wrong. Venus, through that opposition, it's understand I need to change. I have to shift to a whole new perspective. And now with this whole new perspective that it's going to be coming in the next hour, which is going to be at 12 o'clock in there, you're going to feel this, all energies is going to be fighting with you. There's going to be the harmonized energies in there that it's going to come from these divine energies that are going to be coming out towards the earth in there. But if you look at these healing patterns, what you have healed is going to be okay. What you have not healed, you're trying to figure it out in there. What do you need to heal? And this is why the moon right now have no other aspect except that squaring with Uranus. You're going to be like, why did the universe do this? Why did the universe create all that? Then the universe is going to be like, go to Saturn. He will tell you. And you go to Saturn, and Saturn's going to tell you, I told you so. You should look within you. And you're like, but I didn't look within me. I was looking at, I want this, I want that. I want this person to do that. I wanted that person, and so forth. You haven't changed. How would you want to receive something that you haven't changed? You need to change. This is why the Venus right now is going to be experiencing these energies of change. You're going to feel it. Your head is going to be going more towards the clouds. You're going to feel that transition. Okay, it's going to be a big, huge shift for some people. And we're talking about mass awakening. Here it is. It's coming. Okay, like it or not, it's coming. Okay, first of all, that's what this is. But the first one was the intuition. Now it's the love that it goes to Pluto. And now all these planets, when they go through Pluto in there, talking about the personal planets, then you're going to be able to work with the collective planets. Okay, so 1 o'clock, the ascendant is going to be with the North Node, squaring it within the midheaven. Of course, there is going to be some challenges when you go through that. Okay, nothing is given for free. Okay, I don't get internet for free. I don't get food for free, right? But a lot of the people want things for free, right? And it's the same thing with the North Node. Nobody's giving you that you to get there for free from the divine. It's not gonna happen. Okay, you need to do some work. And with this understanding of that work in the next hour, that is going to be the growth. The midheaven, there is that Capricorn, which is that is where the profession is. That's where the things are in there that it needs to be done. You're seeing it what is not done. That square with Lilith in opposition with Chiron is still have things you have not healed. That's it. You have not healed this part. Okay? Yeah. It is what it is. You have not listened into this. So with this energies of the ascendant being a Taurus, you see that some of the material situations going against Mars. Mars is like nothing moves in the material world. I got no money. I didn't get this. This guy doesn't pay. That guy doesn't pay. And this is going to lead to these personal confrontations with Venus. Instead of going into the right emotions and focus, okay, what is the case? Where are we going? The past is already, we learned that. Let's figure it out. Let's revise this. And this is where the Venus and Mars, they're going to sit down on the table. Let's figure the things out. All right, next hour, 3 o'clock, that is going to be midheaven with Venus and Pluto. You're really going to feel it now, the shift. Venus is just like, went through Pluto and just like, because Pluto is sitting here, Venus is just going to be quick. Okay. So passing into this energies in there, you're going to be feeling it within yourself. particularly that buzzing energies that's gonna comes in with Neptune and Uranus within a whole place. We're talking about you're gonna feel the vibes, the energizing. You're gonna be feeling it. Some of you is gonna be awakened through the mirroring neurons. There's gonna be a lot of activations. That's gonna happen. A lot of activations. Okay, but to that activations, you're gonna see what the limitations. Okay, so with this limitation, it's gonna be hard for you to understand, particularly for the people who've been awakened in there. That is a normal, okay? But the humanity is gonna begin to be awakened. Ascendant is gonna be in the next hour at 4 o'clock with Jupiter. Perfect energies, because he's gonna says like, here's the limitations, here it's your answers. All right. The answer is going with Chiron, going with the inner work of Aquarius, going into there through the shadow, and go and do the proper expression. Be vulnerable. Be honest. Be truthful. Okay? Oh, my relationship doesn't work out. Why? Well, I feel like he was not right for me and so forth, or she was not right for me and so forth. And now he's like, okay, let me ask you questions. Did you hide things from him? Yes, I did. Why? Well, I don't know how he's going to accept it. So it was the fault now was him or her. It was you hiding things. See, those are kind of like healing. The people don't like to hear it. Okay? But it's going to be triggered. There's going to be a trigger. Okay? You can't hide everything from everybody, but you can't hide it from yourself. So with this energy, the ascendant that is at Cancer, it's going to point out where did you learn this. Of course, you learned it in the family. You saw a false relationship probably from your parents, grandparents, and so forth, and it told that is okay to pretend, right? Pretenders, anybody? Okay, so a lot of pretenders also in Sagittarius. You know, one of the big fat liars there at Sagittarius. That's how it goes in there. And now since Saturn is going to be putting this pressure on the Sun and the Mercury, right now it's like a revising. You hide things, you cheat things, and you abuse things and so forth towards others, but that actually was for you. And now you hurt. And you what? Crying, whining, mourning, bitching about it? No. You knew what's going to happen. I told you so. Yeah. But everything is going to be okay because you're going to be working with the energies of Cancer. You working to heal those energies. There's going to be the divine energies that it's going to come towards you, and you're going to realizing from the past. Since the moon is going to be in divine energies with the South Node and Mars at the same time. The actions that has been done, you have to revise it. And that's what Mars is going back from Leo, and it's going to head out back into Cancer. He needs to learn the proper way. Okay? You to put your act together. You see, putting your act together, it's coming from Mars. You don't put your act together, guess what? Nothing else is going to happen. You don't work on the things, nothing works. All right. Talking about the next hour, 7 p.m., the Mars ascendant is going to be pretty close to the ascendant energies in there, probably in 30 minutes from that, like 7:30. You're going to feel these divine energies rising up towards the moon, because the moon is right now, I need to learn, I want to know. But the moon squaring the Sun and Mercury is like, I don't want to talk to nobody. I need to seek counsel of wisdom. I want to see something private. I need to talk to a private person. This is too much. This is enough. I need to accept something else. But you already did that in the past. You already did to a 1 healer, 3rd healer, 4th healer, 5th healer, 6th. You probably went through a lot of so on and so on. And they all told you. It's your inner work. You have to do the work. Yeah, you really have to do the work, and that's gonna comes in with that divine energies with the Ascendant and Mars. but it's going to be also reflecting within the authority. Okay, so the actions of the authority have to be revised. The actions of the warrior have to be revised, and the intuition right now doesn't know what to do. Okay, the intuition doesn't know what to do, while the right thing it is go heal that shadow. The midheaven is with Chiron. Okay, Chiron and Aries, self-healing, not something else. Self-healing. I am the wounded healer who healed himself. Okay, you have that Chiron and Aries. Look at it. What house is it? It's gonna tell you where is your power and gifts are to healing. Okay, if your Chiron is somewhere else, it's a different story. But Chiron, the most of the time, he is in Aries, not someplace else. Aries, and that's what his job is. All right, next hour that's gonna be at 9 o'clock energies. The ascendant is gonna be at Leo. The wisdom is gonna comes out. Of course, your ego has to become wise, and you gotta be wise with your ego when your ego is basically ruin your life. In there, the intensity of the energies is gonna be really increase within that positions. The moon is gonna be stopped having the squares towards Uranus because she's like, I need to do something else. I have to be truthful and honest. I need to go make a confession. Let me tell you, it's about confession. Is about back in the days before the religion. There was the tribe person that it's there, the shaman. The people were going it and they were doing it confessing because the shaman was also a confessor. The shaman is represented by Saturn. Okay, and you go to the shaman and you tell him, oh, I did this and this, and I did that and that, and you're trying to be in this and this, and what should I do? Shaman says, like, did you learn your lessons? We talked with this before. Did you learn your lessons? No, I'm not. And you came here and asked me what happened. I said, how can I help you? I cannot help you. You have to learn to help yourself. So this is gonna be that wisdom's energies. That's gonna be issues between your intuition and authority, and I'll tell you why. That was at the time when authority did not listen to intuition. You were listening for your own agendas only. What it suits you. You did not listen for the things that are coming and they're proper for you, and that's what this kind of like energies is about. And of course, 10 o'clock, the divine energy is gonna come in. It says like it's divine order. You know, nothing they can do about it. A lot of the people is gonna be like, what do you mean? It is what it is. Can't fight the divine order. If the divine order is like everything is gonna happen and so forth and so forth, you don't have. You have only one power, the power over your own self. Okay, but when the divine energies are there, they are divine energies. There is a divine order, and this is why these energies from Aries and Pisces, they're pointing towards Virgo. Okay, the new way, the innovations, the space, the universe out there, the cosmic reality, attached with the spirituality. It has to have an order on Earth. Did you hear anything about old books? Let it be on Earth, isn't it heaven? Probably did. Well, of course, 11 o'clock. Oh man, oh boy, you see all that red, right? Yeah. Right now, currently on Earth, there is a disorder. There is no order. I also one of the reason Australia, because she came here to make that order. But the human says, like, we don't need you. We don't need this cosmic order. We don't need all that stuff in there. And Australia says, like, you're not ready for a golden age. I will come back in 2,000 years. and she left again back into the sky and watches us. We are doing the same thing. Whenever hearing, we only wanted our agendas. Okay? And this is what's going to happen today. And as you look at it right here, Saturn and the moon are together. We have Mercury and Mars are together. And we have Venus and Pluto, they are coming together. A lot of things that is going to be done with the personality. The authority has to learn to listen and hearing. Venus has to learn to transform herself, not to create fights. And the intuition has to learn that when the wise person said something, to hearing as well, together with the authority. And now this authority, intuition, communications, and the wisdom, they are at war within you. While you have only one thing to do, transforming it to love in a new way. The new advanced way that you're understanding that all those things they happen there, they are disorder. Finally facing the reality of this distorted world that we are living in. Andrea, thank you so much for the so many comments. I appreciate that. If any of you guys have so many questions, please shoot. I can answer it. If there is no questions, we can go ahead and close the chat in there. But talking about this right now for a second in there, it is about try tomorrow to be kind of like a little bit in the pyramid mode and see what you can hear from it. From yourself to yourself. Okay? So we can allow that love inside of you to change, to transform you, to make you better, to have the light, to have the beauty within. Okay, guys? That is my message for you today. And you're welcome. Come back tomorrow for another great message, because tomorrow the things is going to be also interesting. What's going to happen tomorrow after you realizing what is the wise man told you? Here's some love from me, guys. Be love. I will see you tomorrow.